You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
I've been running around in circles, trying to find you, it's feeling eternal. I don't wanna live like this. My life feels empty, you're what I miss. I'm standing here all alone, waiting for someone to make me feel at home. I've been craving for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to simulation for the nation. You are now entering the livestream zone. For the next hour, join us as we work our way through the farming simulator world, field by field. Each and every one of you are a valued member of the SFTN community, so make yourselves known. Join in chat, be nice to each other, but most importantly, leave it all on the field. Let's go!
Good morning, afternoon, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. What is going on? My name is Simulation for the Nation. I'm joining you for the next, I don't know, hour and a half maybe. We'll see how it goes. We are about to hit Meadow Grove, so let's get ourselves in there. But before we do, as always, hello to Bonrush, to Jack, to Scottish. We've got Solid Rizzo here, we've got JD72, we've got Ben, we've got Callum, Timelapse DJ, Irish Farmers in here as well. F40 Gamer, Longman, Jack Kemps 1 and Gab. What is going on, folks? And we begin. Let's get ourselves in there. Perfect. So, I'm going to make sure my levels all sound pretty good. The music I can hear as well. That goes awfully down my ears. Alright, folks, how are we all doing? What's going on? Do let me know how you're doing there and if you can hear me okay. I just need to quickly move a spiky thing on my desk that is doing its best to stab me in my wrist every occasion. And then we'll get ourselves back up and running. Just watch your other videos. Nice, Tommy Collins. How do you think? So yeah, for anyone who has yet to see it there, about 20 minutes ago I did just release a Marwell machinery video documenting some cool little things. So do go make sure you go and check out what that's looking like. Today, Meadow Grove, we've got a few things to do. Let's bring up our map and have a look-see here. We've got field 70 to Ted, Rake and Bale. We have got field 22 to harvest. We've got a few fields around here that can be mowed. And we've got our field that we've made down here to be drilled. So we've got a lot to do. We can really get cracking today, which is going to be great. Please turn the music off. Why do you want the music off? Okay. Stephen Nesbitt's here as well. Hello. Bonrush just started first grove. Weird, the music hasn't been changed again. It's odd. I'll do that. How's that sounding? Okay. How's it sound now? But Jeremy Daniels, welcome along. Richard Joyce here as well. Welcome, welcome. James McCallan as well. Awesome. Alright then. If my music's still loud, then I have no idea what Pretzel's doing because I haven't touched the music at all. Funny Bone 147. Welcome, welcome. Tiny's here as well. Tiny, what happened there? I'm doing very well, thank you, Tiny. I don't know why Nightbot got you there, but anyway, let's get on. Let's get on. I need to cycle through at least one more machine, just so we can get the job done nice and quickly. Here we go. Aaron's here. Welcome along. How you doing? King Scorpion's in the house as well. Cameron Waite. Welcome, guys. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone's having a great Monday so far, or as good as it can be. Like I say, we just released this case. We need to put drive control up first, that's better. Let's just get this all attached. So what's everyone working on? How's everyone's Meadow Grove going? I just looked online before I started my stream. Still no model uploads for today, which they usually come around about now, I guess. So, do I even have it on here? Let's find out. There we go. So yeah, nothing as of yet, but I will keep checking. I got a window open here on my stream to see. Meadow Grove may hopefully be coming out sooner rather than later for consoles. I really hope it does for your guys' sake. How's the map? The map is good. In my mind, Tiny, the map is brilliant. I do very much enjoy Meadow Grove. Got everything up and working very nicely now. Kind of happy with how it's all settling up. So yeah, all good. Hey, Gamer Dragon, what is going on, my guy? Welcome along. How you doing? Did you happen to check our Discord group for the picture I put through? That for anyone who doesn't know, I've been playing a lot of Dirt Rally 2.0 of late, trying to get a little better. For anyone who has yet to ever play or has never played, do give it a go. It's a really interesting game, and it is. Yeah, I've got a lot of, well, let's say a lot of learning to do. I'm crashing an awful lot, like an awful lot. Is it in testing for PS4? Tommy Collins, it is, yes. It's hopefully should be finished sooner rather than later. I didn't even move that John Deere out of the way. It went into testing on Friday for PC and console, so hopefully it won't be too far away at all. And if it is, then we're laughing. Can Marvel Machine get some voucher stock for Gav? Jeremy, that's not a bad idea. Hey, if Gav wants a voucher, Marvel will find a voucher. Where's this Windrower from? This one is from Forbidden Mods. Most of my machinery comes from Forbidden Mods, actually. So if you ever see something of mine, do go and check there. If you can't find it from there, come back and ask me. So yeah, today's Marvel Machinery video that went up about an hour ago, if not even that, has a cool couple of mods I found last night. It's got a great looking lawn care machinery pack, which is all in case. Thank you, Irish Farmer. I really appreciate that one indeed. Speaking of which, why are we missing some things from? My stream is missing a few things. Let's see if we can get it to refresh. We have no chat. Let's see if we can get it to come up. Oh, we've got a chat on the screen. Where's the muck trailer from? That is also from Forbidden Mods, the exact same place. So let that load a little bit while it is, and away we go. We'll come back to that. I want to get the chat back up the screen for you guys so you can see what's happening. Cool. Console needs some older John Deere's and telehandlers. Oh yeah, I would love to get some more of those on console. That'd be great. It really would be. Yeah, so for anyone who has been asking about the 7710 I have on Meadow Grove, you can now acquire that from, it's not the exact same model, but for PC there is a version on Forbidden Mods which you can go to. Cutting silage tomorrow, Tommy, that's fantastic. That's going to be awesome fun. Okay, and around we go. Yeah, Jack Kemp's one. I do believe in the next coming few days we should see. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of lag right now, just as something loads in. Do I have a PS4? No, not anymore. I used to. Used to have one. Let's just stop that there. Okay, get rid of that one, and then. Bear with me just 1 second as I see if we can get our chat back on here. Just for chat. Okay. See how that goes. James D Gaming, welcome along, buddy. How you doing? There's chat. Welcome back to the stream, chat. What I wouldn't give for JCB Lolo. Jeremy Daniels, you are not wrong. I found one on Facebook and I sent it to VF and he shared it around the place, and it's an old school JCB telehandler. It looks great. But that is in the mod contest according to the creator, so that will be around soon. Hopefully any mod contest games will make it through to the console as well. That'd be class. Meadow Grove's in testing for console. I know, Dylan. I really hope it gets through nice and quickly for you all. Excellent, James. Any updates so far? Any interesting updates or no? It always drops around this time of day when typically I start the stream. Always miss it. However, how's everyone's Mondays going anyway? What have we got going on today? The Fendt 500 mod that came out the other day is really nice. Ooh, I haven't checked that one out actually. If it's got good cap suspension, that's going to be worth a tinkle. For sure. Ooh, GD and Gab, are you around later on? Speaking of which, if you have yet to do so, do make sure you go and check out Gamer Dragon and Gab8080 as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channels if you have yet to do so. They are producing some great content. Apparently, we determined last night that GD is the third half, sorry, of Corporate Contracted. So, think of that what you will. Lloyd Stone, what is going on, buddy? Welcome aboard. How you doing today? Hope this finds you well. We're just flying through this little field here. Ideally, we should probably mow down the field on the other side of that hedge as well. Might have to get to that one. Enjoying the sun cut my lawn this afternoon. Attaboy, James. There you go. First of the summer, huh? Cool, that'll work for me. Either that I've turned into GD. I have an Abbey tanker on this map as well, actually. All good to go. Invisible collision on the road from the shop to the cow farm. Interesting. I'll have a look at that at some point. And if you ever find yourself at a loose end on Twitch, make sure you go and check out. I'm right in saying that James D Gaming you stream on Twitch. That's correct, isn't it? I can see you knocking around there. If that is the case, make sure you go and check him out over there on Twitch. Drop a 2 and give it a shoe. Ari Agri fan, what is going on, buddy? PC got 2 new mods. Interesting, Kevin W. What do we got? What do we have to play with? So, rather foolishly, I started streaming at 4 PM GMT, at about 20 to 4, I decided to disassemble the... When I do my game setup tour for celebrating 6K, I'll show you how I have this swinging stand that swings around with my TV, with my steering wheel and my joystick on there, so it gives me a bit of more freedom and flexibility. And about 20 minutes before I started streaming, I decided to strip that all down and completely change it all. And I managed to do it with like 2 minutes left before I hit the countdown, which is pretty impressive. Shuttle control on PC, very interested. Making the most of the suns you don't get much in Wales. That's fair. Tommy Collins, I am originally from the very north of England, but right now I live in Canada. I've done for about 3 years, give or take. I'm going to use the closest tractors and machinery used on Meadow Grove. Oh, nice! Well, Jack Camps, hopefully you'll be able to replicate it more and more as time goes on. So I wish you best of luck with that. Now, like I say, this was a lease tractor, so we're just going to turn this back around. Garage. Goodbye. Do you ever come to Ireland? I went to Ireland twice, Dublin both times. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get a bit further afield. Do I live in Wales? No, I live in Canada. Well, I've been told my accent with a bit of Canadian and does occasionally sound Welsh, I've been told, so. Canada is beautiful. So many different yet stunning parts of it. Oh, no doubt you'll find all of the crashes, GD. Oh, no doubt about that. To go to County Cork? Yeah, maybe one day I will. Don't get down. Away! So this is, if anyone has yet to see the new episode of Meadow Grove that was launched yesterday, this is our new tractor for Frank. This is the 6820. I actually really like it. Really do like it a lot. It's going to have a loader on the front of it as well, which we need to trade out actually, because I've currently got the Stoll loader and I want a John Deere loader just to match up. So that's something we'll do today as well. Excellent, Tommy. What job are you doing? So we're going to rake this hay up, we're going to bale this hay at some stage. We've got a field of barley to drill. What else are we going to do? Need to check in on the cattle probably. Quite a lot of odd jobs. We've got a field of oats, the combine as well with the New Holland. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. A lot to do. Now typically on Mondays, Rainbow Dave will be streaming after me at 12, but I do believe today is his flight sim day, in which case if it is, I will go a little bit longer. Why is Meadow Grove called Welcome to Meadow Grove? Probably because Lloyd, they may have used the game title from the introduction screen, I think. You live an hour and a half away from Dublin? That's pretty cool, Steve. Not a bad little crop on here, actually. What's this tractor model name? This is a 6820. Although internally looks very remarkably similar to the 6M from Giants, but hey, I'm not complaining. Is there a forest on this map? Well, why don't we just bring up the PDA? You can see there is, and the best place for me to do is show it this way. So this is the main farm. This is one of the forest areas, or as W for woods as it is down here. So you've got a few. You've got the one up there by the main cattle yard. You've got the one here by the main sheep yard. Sheep yard being here. And then you've got a few more dotted around the place. So you've got plenty to work on. And the key thing I love about this map, you've got all this placeable area to do with as you please. So you can plant all that up as a forest, should you desire. What's going on, Lou Gamage? Welcome along, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Hey Aaron, welcome buddy, how are you doing today? Niels is here as well, all the way from Belgium. How are you? Champions League is ours this year, there you go. Where is VF from, Tommy? VF is from Norfolk, or as Gav will testify. It's actually pronounced fuck. Champions League's gonna be a heck of a game this year, absolutely. Lots of mods out. Ooh, Dylan, exciting times. Gav, how does the shuttle work with vehicle enhancement? Does it? Is it something that we can use simultaneously? Because I've got a nice little shuttle working on my joystick now. Let's just get right into this corner here. Where did I get this 6820 from? This is available on a lot of different sites at the moment. I believe you can find it on Forbidden Mods and FS19. But I was fortunate enough to have this one sent to me. But yes, it should still be available for all on there. Down you go. Hey, Callum Davis, what is going on? Am I excited for Seasons mod? Absolutely. Man, that looks great. Yeah, that's what I think of. I'm going to stick with enhancement. VF is from a shed. He is, a big garden shed. Gets locked in there at night. Mods, mods, mods! Love all the new mod releases of late. I love the fact that it's about 4 days as well for them to turn mods around. That's a heck of an impressive effort. I think maybe it might take another day or two. I may be wrong, but I think maybe another day or two for the console version of Meadow Grove. Hopefully. Again, I hope I am wrong. Okay, well, if we just go up here, we'll just slow that down. I'll have a quick look at something. There we go, that's what we wanted to see come back in. Let's see you guys get your recognition when you subscribe, that's important. Don't forget guys, if you've yet to do so, smash that like button for the stream. Let's see how many we get up to. Button down there. Hey, Solid Rizzo, welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Meadow Grove's in test and not released yet. Ah, okay, cool. The Home is out tomorrow. God, yeah, I forgot about that. When you map out is Bartle Shaking. Interesting. I've never heard that one. I'll have to have a look. Is it my headphones or did pretzel music just go very, very quiet all of a sudden? And also guys, if you are new, don't forget to come and join our Discord server where you can keep up to date with everything. I must apologise, I was unable to get out the new schedule for this week, but it will be coming soon. Just a bit there. Oops, got tied up. Hang on, pretzel's being really odd. What is happening here? There we go. Fantastic, Solid. I'm doing very well actually. Yeah, having a great day so far. Quite productive. I was up early. I got the missus sent away to work, and then I've done a video, I've done a lot of off-screen work on the oat field, I changed my desk a little bit, and yeah, all good so far. Ooh, not quite quick enough. Back in 10 minutes, no problem, Tommy, off you go, we'll see you soon. Man, I must say, Farm Sim with a wheel is life-changing. It really, really is. Lloyd Stone, thank you ever so much for subscribing, by the way. Really do appreciate that one, buddy. The double tap, yeah, that's a good point. I actually find in 19, the wind, like, any rake to use go much quicker than they used to. And also a little bit higher, so it always misses the swath now, which is great. I actually don't have the fold button mapped to my joystick yet. I need to get that one sorted out. WRM Mikey Todd, what is going on, my guy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's odd that they've released a shuttle when you can have everything and that and more with enhanced vehicle. Mark Greenaway's in the house as well. Welcome along. How you doing? For this tractor, just use a John Deere 6R. Do you know what, Jack? That's not a bad idea. And for the most part, they're pretty similar as well. I think someone just took the 6R and changed the bodywork just slightly. Rakes work well now. I think Gav would disagree. You not like the rakes on here, Gav? This rake has a few issues with textures because the wear just strips it of all metal pretty quickly. We've got 40 people in here. That is fantastic news. Don't forget, if you get to do so, do smash that like button. Does mean an awful lot. Let's see how many we can get to. Sam, Peach, and Milton, what are you doing, guys? Welcome along. How are you doing, guys? Not what are you doing? I know what you're doing. You're watching my stream. How are we all? Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Milton, how's the farm coming along? Back of it kind of reminds me of 6M. I'd agree, yeah. Definitely. Well, the 6M and the 7530 are pretty much one and the same machine, I think, just with a different, slightly different bodywork on the back. Alright, so, just like that. That's us done. No second class mega so far. Oh, that's a shame. Hope that comes soon. Jer, see you. Welcome along, Jer. How you doing? Great to have you on board, my guy. Silage in real life watching stream. Nice, Sam. What are you driving? I'm fantastic, Milton. Very, very good. Is the server still staying live, Milton? No more problems with it? Speaking of that, I tried to get into a multiplayer server yesterday for corporate contracting work. And I have all of the mods for that server. I am the one who puts the mods up there, so you'd think I have them all, and yet the server wouldn't let me on because it kept telling me I didn't have. It was GD's fast track. Apparently I just didn't have that. It was weird. The weirdest thing. Have you got the AdBlue mod? I haven't downloaded it, I haven't enabled it. I've heard a few people are having issues with it, so I've kind of stayed clear of that for now. I'm happy to get back to it once that we know it's kind of all working legit. No more problems? Great, Milton. Good to hear. Mods have dropped funny bones, so I hear. Yeah, there's a few new ones out there, which is great to hear. I haven't checked them out yet. We'll get around to that. 62.15 and a 16-ton Richard Weston. That's a setup and a half, Sam. If you ever get bored and you want to put some photos in, Sam, stick them into the Discord here. Would be my fast track. To be fair, it was your fast track in one of it. It wasn't exclusively the fast track, but it was part of it. FS Legend 19, what is going on, buddy? How are you doing today? Yeah, that's what I meant, Dan. Yeah, that makes sense. They pretty much just took the chassis of the 7530 and just refreshed it a little bit. I think I'm going to stick the mowers straight onto here. That field is all done now, happily. We do need to buy and replace the last of the silage bales that we never got around to replacing earlier. So we might run a few loads of those as well. But as you can see, the hay is mostly baled. I do love coming up to this farm. I really, really do. Easy, easy. The passing of two majestic John Deeres. Whoa, love that 7810. Or as I have the 77. Any space in there? I don't know if there is. No. Okay. No problem. I know where we'll go. Let's stick it in here. Still need to go out and use this in earnest. I might start to put some slurry down on the silage ground. You've now switched to the fast track. Nice, Sam. Are you missing the Ford tractor? So far I'm actually enjoying having the upgrade. That Ford was nice, but that, yeah, I just wanted to get a little bit more modern. Oh, I need to empty that loaded oats as well. We'll go and do that now. What's the mug trailer called? It is the PTS-11. Now, I must point out that it's a little bit, the one you get in game is a little bit different to mine. I made a few changes to the script on mine. Oh lord. So mine does work a little bit differently. But what I'll have a look through. I'll show you that one in a second. Hey, Chick56! Welcome along afternoon, my guy. How you doing? What's going on in the world? How do I put photos in? There is a hashtag pictures album, and then when you go into there, it will allow you to just there's a little plus sign, I do believe, and it allows you to put photos in that. The rear wheel steer on these rakes does my head in. Hello, William. What's going on? No worries, Niels. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Good to have you on board. Oh, lock it in. Excellent. There we go. Perfect. You just got started on your sats. Oh, good luck. Hope they go well for you. We need to mow that field down at some stage, I guess. Oh, we're gonna swap out this drill. I don't like that seed drill, so we're gonna swap it out for another one. One which was released recently on the mod hub. We're gonna swap it out for the Pottinger. Handling a shopping trolley. I would say handling a shopping trolley via only using a bit of rope is easier. Where can you get the 6820 from? This has been doing the rounds, I think. Now Gav, you might be able to confirm where this was last available. I think it's on most of the mod sites now. I think it's on Mod Hoster for one. Using only the force. We're going to sling this into here. Now we'll come back. You got your first GCSE exam tomorrow? Good luck with that. Hope your revision's going well. Although, unless your exam tomorrow is on Farm Sim Meadow Grove, you're probably not doing a lot of revision watching me. Console got the chrome front mower? Yeah, it's a nice front mower actually. Oh, it's on Forbidden Mods as well. There you go, guys. So if you can't find it on Mod Hoster, it is on Forbidden Mods. Two good sites to go and get it off there. I like to try and use sites that keep the original author's links. That's very important to me. So I think that Forbidden Mods are always very good at doing that. Do I know if any John Deere mods come to console? I don't, sadly, Sam. I hope they are. It all kind of depends on the quality, really. See if they get pushed through. Hey, Sans, you got your GCSEs next week. Best of luck. Theon, you are more than welcome here. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Milton says GD's always looking. He is, and he always crops up just as some kind of accident. I know his game. Mainly because it's similar to my game with his streams. I haven't crashed half as much of late since I got that dead zone sorted out on my wheel. That's much better. Much, much nicer. You flew through GCSEs and she didn't go. It's one way to get through them quickly. And whatever you do, do not take advice from GD on the exams. I could do exams okay, it's just the fact that I didn't want to do the entire schoolwork that came prior to it. The whole school year was mind-crushingly boring for me, so I don't want to say I didn't go, I did go. put it this way, I was really good at sport. I played a lot of football. And a lot of American football at quite a good level. And that's why I went to school. Not to go and study. What loader am I putting onto the John Deere? I am going to stick on the John Deere loader. I think that's going to be a good one to use. I want to go green on green, I think. There's a John Deere 3050 come to console. No way. Oh, I'm going to love that. I love a 3050. Welcome back, Tommy. I had two main issues with my school time. One, that I was more interested in playing sport, and two, I always was inclined when it got to like kind of a busy time on the farm to go and perhaps stay at home and help out on the farm a little bit. Which again, not ideal, but hey, I did alright in the end. But yeah, stay in school. Hey Pa, what's going on? Well, welcome along, how you doing today? You only go to school to see friends and not work. Yeah. Hey, at least your friends are there though. Makes it easier, huh? Man, there's gonna be a lot of bills up here. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take a cheeky little screenshot of this as well. Straight pipe. Hey, Will995, how are you doing? Good afternoon. I cannot wait to see what Seasons looks like. The screenshots and the video of the sunrise I saw looks fantastic. Ethan Holmes, welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Thank you, Ethan. I really appreciate that one. That's very kind of you to say. That's why we do it. It's all about people enjoying the videos. And today's video was a little kind of a spontaneous thing, but I've had a few requests to do more Marwell machinery, and so I thought, yeah, why not? We'll get on board with that. And yeah, it kind of worked. I like doing Marwell machinery, but only when there's like a intriguing or a good surprise in the mod. How's Corporate Contracting going? It's great to watch. Thank you, Edwin. I appreciate that one also. It's going very well, actually. We're very much enjoying it. Mr. Gamer Dragon is in here. He plays Dave. And then we've got a few of the farmers in here as well, working hard. Gav and Milton are some of our customers. So it's going very well. We might be going a little bit further overseas in an up-and-coming episode. Spoiler alert, we may be going to Meadow Grove once or twice. But yeah, lots to do. It's going to be great. Very much look forward to it. Yeah, you can keep hold of that bill and then give it to GD. Yeah, give it to Dave. It's his fault. Oh, I'm running low on the old go-go juice. How are you doing, Asthmatic? Welcome along. We should just have enough to get us up there, I'm sure. I would love to see an old-fashioned deal, like an old-school DLC arrive. You know, not just focusing on one specific brand, not just John Deere, as much as some good old John Deeres would be great, but like some good old Massey's would be fantastic. Really would like to see that. A few more older cases maybe, like the case Maxim that Matt XGS made in his DLC. I would love to see that come back in properly. You and VF must get along. I found out about you when you were on this Battle in Craigslist. So, yeah, no, absolutely. So oh lord, we started talking. Where are we now? We're now 19. I think we first started discussing what we could do. I'm not sure when that would have been. Maybe late 17? Question mark. But yeah, we've done a lot of work together. Continue to do a lot more. We both have a very similar interests and ideas within FS, so it works very well. And 995 David Brown would be, any old David Browns would be pretty cool to have in there. I would love to see, what else would be really nice? Obviously the old John Deere would be good. Some older JCBs back in, an old JCB Lodal would be great. Farmer Dunn, what is going on? How are you doing today? Welcome aboard. Yeah, there's just so much I'd love to see come through, really. Just a bit of all the variety. Once class is in the game as well, get some old class combines coming through. An old Dominator would be spot on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't get made JD 6M in England. To be honest, I wouldn't know. I think they're probably a good Stockman tractor, I guess. Aaron Meany, hello! How are you doing today? Will Meadow Grove come out on Xbox? Hopefully, yes, Stephen. It is in testing for consoles currently, with the aim of it arriving in the up-and-coming days, I hope. Oop. Excellent, Farmer Doug. Kean Caffrey's here. What is up, Kean? How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Headlands and we'll start flying through this. Hey Brendan, I'm doing very well, thanks. How about yourself today? What is new in the world? Good idea, Jack. That'll work well. That will work well. Liam, new mods on the mod hub. So I hear. Are there any more since earlier, or are we still looking at the same lot? Do you like Meadow Grove or Oakfield? I guess you mean which one do I like more? It's tough, Stephen. It is really tough. I have an affinity with Meadow Grove. Meadow Grove was kind of like one of my first series that really exploded. So, and I do love working in here. The small fields are great. But there's something about Oakfield that keeps drawing me back in. I can't quite describe what it is, but yeah, I love that map. Weather's nice and all good. Can't complain then, Brendan. It's all sounding perfect to me. Yeah, which is your favourite, guys? Meadow Grove or Oakfield? Which one do you prefer more? Meadow Grove still rolling through tested? Yeah, that's great news. What did you do with the shaders when editing that muck trailer? I didn't touch the shaders. I'll show you what I did actually. My edit was pretty simple. I'll just tidy up these last few little bits here. Oakfield, does he live near it? Oakfield except the yard. Okay, nice. Like a little bit more of a compact yard. Oh, that's why. Where's it gone? Okay. So I'm just going to stop this for a second. Let's just go and shoot over to the main yard. So with my trailers, I did a couple of things. First thing I did was increase the wear on them, so they look a bit scruffy, increase the dirt as well. I hid all of the logos, removed the visibility on the logos, and then I removed the hydraulic back door as well. So if I go around to the grain trailer, which is over here, that's fair enough, Reese, that makes perfect sense. You can see what I've actually hidden. So I hid all of this, and then the back bit as well there. So just got a nice old looking trailer really. Works a charm, really, really does. What field am I in? We are baling field 70, which is where we're going to head back down to. Meadow Grove failed again? Oh no! What's good is that Nathan's pushing hard to get it all back up. That's the main thing, so it shouldn't be down for too long. Hey, as long as it's all small little things, then we're good. Thanks for the update, Will. I appreciate that one. How many likes do we have, guys? Where are we standing on the old like train? I think it might, Jack. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like a small little fail. It might be good to go pretty quickly, but I guess we have to wait and see on that front. Hopefully not. What field is this? This is field 70. You can see right at the bottom of the map. $50 likes. Cool. We have got 39 people in here. Let's see if we can get to 35 likes. If you've yet to do so, do smash that like button. It really does help out an awful lot. Helps with like computery internet things. The whole XB190 loader works well in the JD. Interesting. I'm not sure if I've got that one. Let's have a look. Definitely need to get a loader on the front of the tractor just so I can get these bales stacked up a little faster. I'm gonna have to delete some mods. I'm at 85% full on your PS4. Oh no! Oops, I'm full. That's worked well. Okay, let's get this last little bit tied up down here. So as I mentioned there, I do believe Mr. Rainbow Dave is doing his flight sim streams today, so we'll be going for a little bit longer, likely going up to about 6 PM. And so yeah, lots of time to get everything done. After we do this field, would you like us to, should we go and combine some oats, or should we go and drill some spring barley? Are you driving with the controller, Stephen? No, I'm using Logitech G29 now, so I get some nice smooth wheel movements, and I have a Logitech Extreme Pro joystick, which does things like my mouse control there. I have it set to do my drive control. It does most of my tool functions, such as power off, power on, lift up, lift down. David 7010, it should well be, yes, should be coming sooner rather than later. In testing still at the moment, so hopefully that means it should be around pretty quickly. Today is Flight Sim, yes Irish, so we'll be staying just on Meadow Grove here to keep going. Toy Hillside Wood Farm Wood, beg your pardon. Welcome along buddy, how you doing? I'm not doing all that badly for bales. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 thus far. Probably got another, I don't know, 6 or 7. Do I stack with the control sometimes? I used to only use an Xbox controller, so I used to do all of my stacking with that. I used to love it. It used to be so easy for me. My loader controls aren't quite configured properly on here, so I need to... I've got one axis I need to change just for it to work properly, and then we should be good. But yeah, it's... I don't actually think there is a bale limit, Steven. But yeah, I used to use A PlayStation or Xbox One controller for everything, and once you get used to it, it's quite hard to get out. I need the bale extension mod melted. Is that the one where you can have like smaller or like incomplete bales? Not a bad baler, is it? Not too bad at all. Does the job. It suits this tractor down to a T. It should well be Toy Hill. It is currently in testing for console. It's out on PC, as well you probably know, but it's in testing for console, so it shouldn't be too far away. You've used a keyboard and mouse since the FS 2010. Can't stuck with the mouse anymore since they opened the gates. Yeah, that's a good point. It auto stops the track. Is that the bale extension? Interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. Is that on the mod hub? There we go. I love this 7710 on a 5-hour plow. I just think it suits it to the T. Does everything you want. It's fantastic. .lt. Okie dokie. Am I working out the arable yard? No, actually, Reese. I am working from the cattle yard, which is way up north. That's the wrong button to press. Do that. So I'm working out of the yard, which is by field 15 at the top there. I just kind of spread out my video, spread out my land, really. Hey, Murray, I'm doing very well, thank you, my guy. How are you doing? I appreciate that. Scorpion King Gamer, welcome along, buddy. What's going on? How are you doing this fine Monday? Hope all is well. Been using the keyboard and mouse since 15. That's determination there. I used to, and then I decided that I needed to get a controller just to make it life easier, and then yeah, from there I eventually, well, thanks to you guys watching my videos and donating, I was able to step up and get a wheel, which is great. When will the young farmer come back? Stephen, I was going to ask a question about that actually. First of all, Scorpion King Gaming, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to Simulations for the Nations. I have a question for you guys. I am looking at, there's a few good maps coming out, British maps coming out soon, that I've got an idea for, or I have ideas for, but there's been a lot of people asking about previous seasons, and series that used to run on 17 and a little bit on the beginning of 19. When, there's a few maps I'm looking at in particular, when they arrive, mainly looking at maybe Peterville as the first one, would you prefer to see the return of the young farmer in a new light with a new kind of approach, or would you prefer to see the return of the tractor driver, which was 19 series? Any preferences? And I think I'll continue to do a bit of research on this, but I'm just intrigued to see what you think. Yeah, Will, my schedule will be coming out later in the day. I just haven't got around to it today. So tomorrow morning will be Oakfield. We'll be coming live with you with Oakfield Farm at 1 PM GMT, as per usual. And then the next upload will be Thursday, which will be Meadow Grove, and then corporate contracting on Saturday, Oakfield on Sunday. Hey Tag, I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you doing today? Young farmer, young farmer, young farmer, young farmer. Nice! Overwhelming. Now, second question. Would you like to see that we continue with the original Young Farmer series? Or would you like to see that we go in a slightly different direction with a new beginning? Because I could do both. I do believe we could make that work pretty easily. So if you want, I can do, like I say, if you want this to, we can make up a storyline where we continue where we left off. I haven't seen Grower's Farm actually. I'm very much looking forward to that though. Hoping I can get a look around it nice and early as well. That'd be great. But, I was either thinking Peterville or Growers would be the first port of call. Hey Anders, welcome along. Just started first cut in Oakfield. That's awesome, Ty. That's fantastic. New beginnings for Farmer done. Continue for Reese. Interesting. Thank you, sir. Let's get some lights on the situation here. Over time, you've invested in a new farm. I like that idea, Jack Camps. That's good. That is good. I thought in FS17, the West Coast was the perfect map for that series. It just allowed me to be kind of have a lot of different farms to go to work for and just be able to really crack on. It's great. Thank you, Rizzo. I appreciate that one. You enjoy yourself. We'll see you later on. Thanks for stopping by. Is Marble good? Marble Manor is a good map. It's a great map, actually. It's not to everyone's taste. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good looking thing. You played the hell out. Yeah, and it's for sure. I really put a lot of... I must have had 3 or 4 different series going on. I had 2 roleplay series on West Coast. I had 2 different live streams on West Coast, and I played a private, like a private save game on there as well. Really enjoyed it. Original, but you build to get a cattle farm. That's an interesting idea. Will the taste of Donegal make a return? Oof, I do not know about that map, Scorpion. I do not know. I would be inclined to say probably not, but I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, I think there's a small field of oats we need to harvest. So before we can do that, though, we need to empty the grain trailer. We'll see how we get on there. Charlie Clark! Hello, welcome along, my friend. How are you doing today? This stream. Welcome. That's fantastic. I'm doing brilliantly. How are you doing, sir? Okay, let's just sneak into here. We might just stick that into there. Have you seen? My baler is in need of a wash. Where did I leave my jet washer? Okay, wait, let's get into that one. Catch you later, Aaron. Thank you for stopping by. Almost at 35 likes. Smash that like button if you've yet to do so already, folks. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes. I'm sure we can. I believe in you all. Kendall Farm. Is Nathan working on Kendall Farm again? Is that a thing? I'm sure you can't resist the urge at some stage. Let's get that straightened up a bit. Splendid. Stop and stop. My lights off. My lights are off. Cool. Hey, Mr. Dahl, welcome along, buddy. How you doing? Welcome aboard. 6 more mods for console. Interesting. There you go. A little bit more fun for you console guys out there. All right, so we need to go and get rid of this the oats that we have here. I believe the best place for us to go and do that at the moment. Let's see what our prices are looking like, shall we? Oats. Meadow Grove stores. Meadow Grove stores looks like it's pretty legit. 863, top hill is 865 still. The Valley's Farmer 20, welcome along. It is coming to console. It's just in testing with Giants at the moment, so hopefully not too long. Oh, top hill's still there. We're gonna go to top hill. Seems like the place for us. Excellent stuff. And then from there, the combine's already in the field. We'll take the tractor and trailer down, come back, get the pickup truck with the header on. It's not the biggest field, but I think it's one of the last we own of arable crops that we need to get harvested. And then we're looking good. At some stage, it's going to have to be all about those bales, but that stage is not now. What's the difference between a disc harrow and a cultivator? The manner in which it works, really. Ultimately, in FS, it's one and the same. You achieve the same effect. However, in real life, there your disc harrows will kind of mulch up and chop off any debris on the top, whilst turning over the top couple of inches, or the top inch or two of your ground, your soil. However, a cultivator likely works a little bit deeper. But yeah, in the world of FS, they all do pretty much the exact same thing. Oh, I've missed my turn, haven't I? Well, shoot. Any large American might be fine. Boring. I'm actually looking forward to see when Oxy gets around to converting Oakfield Farm. I'd like to give that another go, because that had a heck of a lot of detail in there that was really quite something. Hey, Lancy boy, what's going on, bud? How's it going? So we're supposed to be going here, shall we? There we go. I think like some American maps could be good, but for a British or a European gamer and farmer, to be honest, it's so different to what you expect and what you experience that it's quite a different contrast, really. Nathan was working on converting Kendall, but he stopped to focus on Meadow Grove. Nice. Okay. Let's see how that one comes along. I'll be intrigued to see how he gets up to. Ooh, awesome, Lancer Boy. Was that the placeable hedge? Is that? I really like the looks of that. There's an awful lot of placeables. Okay, so get this tipped. Now, I would say we're not going to get a lot of oats out in the next field either. Probably like 1 and a bit trailer loads again. But it is what it is. Oh, nice, Lancy, nice. I like that John Deere. Which one would that be, the 7710 or the one in the thumbnail, the 68? Because they're both pretty cool. I like them a lot. Alright, 9 grand, there we go, we'll take that. Hey, Paddy, welcome along, bud. How are you doing today? Great to have you on board. Excellent. So, onwards with the harvest. Did you get a steering wheel? Yes, I did, Farming Manricus. Well observed. We are all wheeled up now. We're using Logitech G29. So no more kind of twitchy wheels like that anymore. It's all nice and smooth, which is great. Really does make such a difference. Nathan Johnson, you playing at Oakfield Farm at the moment? Attaboy. What are you doing? What are you working on in Oakfield right now? Okay, so stop there. We're raking it around these lanes here. What's my favourite tractor? My favourite tractor is a Massey Ferguson 6480 Mark 1, where preferable. That's definitely the one I have some of the best, fondest memories of driving. How is it working for me? It is brilliant. If you've never really had any exposure to a wheel before, it's difficult to say just how good it is. This is my first time playing FS with the wheel, and the difference is incredible. Will there ever be Ford mods on console? I am going to say no for that one, unfortunately, David. It's mainly all down to licensing and lack thereof for the Ford brand. Okay, let's go and get the pickup. I love how old and loud this truck sounds. Let's take our time with the header down there. Thank you, Nathan. That is awesome news. I really appreciate that. Get around there. We were once travelling back through a small little village where one of our farms was located. I had my dad in the combine, my uncle with the Land Rover pulling the header trailer out front, and I was behind the combine with the tractor and grain trailer. And it was an old New Holland 8080, and the header swung sideways off the trailer, could you believe, and smashed into someone's garden wall. That was quite the day. Upgrade the harvester in Meadow Grove? What, this guy? Do you know what? I think it might. At the moment, I quite like it. I don't have a lot of harvest to do on Meadow Grove. I only have a few small fields, so I just don't know if it's really worth it at this moment. That being said, never say never. Oh, let's get that straightened up a little bit. I use a wheel brief, but 100,000 farm sim and funny steering on my summer car. Hard to kind of get used to. Yeah, I bet. I don't think it's because of licensing, Stephen. No, I think it's mainly because they just haven't met the standards to get a mod onto console are a lot harder than they are to get them onto a PC. I think that's mainly the reason we're experiencing there. Never say never. They might be coming along though. You never know. Hey, Farmer Dodge, welcome back along. How you doing? There we go. Pull it back. I do like the looks of that old New Holland as well. This just looks like a great combine. Oh, I forgot. No manual. Got that in that corner there. Easy does it. Ah. Just majestic. I'm on fire with my driving today, don't mind saying so. Cue the next crash, obviously. What I do have installed on the game now is the script that stops any machine from lowering down when you enable it. So for example this, the header stays up, which I quite like. We use the 6M loader, 6M in the old case on model Meadow Grove. Oh nice Jack, that'll work well. That'll be good. We've got 49 people in here, that is fantastic. Thank you, each and every one of you, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. If you've yet to do so, do make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button to join Simulation for the Nation. It really does help out a lot. And if you're new and you've yet to do so as well, come check out the Discord. See what's going on in there. As soon as Oakfield came out, most YouTubers play it. Yeah, I mean, it's a great map. You can't blame them, really. Must say I'm fortunate enough to have had it a little bit earlier, so it allowed me to really have a good early access to it, which I'm very, very appreciative of. Big shout out to Auction David for that privilege. Any idea when it's coming to console? What is coming to console? When Meadow Grove running? It is currently in testing again still, so Nathan's expectations last week were that it could be this week. So we'll have to wait and see. I think it is still in testing as we speak right now. So I am currently freewheeling down this hill, but I have no tapping on the brakes to keep the speed under control. Nicely done. Do you work on the farm in real life, Lloyd Stone? I used to. I worked on one for about, well, from childhood all the way up till I was 21, and then left after that. Hey, Glenn McLaughlin, welcome along, bud. How you doing today? So yeah, I used to work on one. Wish I could go back to work on one from time to time. I want Logitech side panel for my G920. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Heard some good things about the side panel, for sure. What type of farm? It was a bit of a mixed farm. So we had sheep, and mainly sheep. We had about, I don't know, we had quite a few cattle across all three farms as well. And there was some arable in there as well. But yeah, it was a mixed farm. Ooh, stop. I'm doing fantastically well. It feels like I made stuff or something. There we go. As you can see, our yield here is not spectacular, but we'll keep going nonetheless. What country originally was in the farm was in Northumberland in the United Kingdom. The brakes on this hill are a bit like milk bottle tops. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Excellent stuff. So, it's safe to say we don't need to think about doing any kind of unload right now. We're pretty cool there. You're in a medium scale dairy farm in Devon. That's awesome. That's really cool. What's behind you? Nothing. Good. Nothing that way either. Perfect. How many cows do you have on your medium scale dairy farm, Lloyd? We run about 3,000 acres in Australia. Good grief, we had nowhere near that. We had 3 small farms that amassed to a total of around about 1,000. With about, at its peak, about 1,500 sheep. About 1,300 sheep at its peak. And probably about 200 cattle. Not all at the same time though. So yeah, that's probably about where we stood. About 80 head of sheep. That's nice, Jack Kemps. That's pretty cool. Milking 250 and about 100 dry. Awesome. Stop! A good thing about this field is it's got a nice straight edge to it, so in theory we can get this set away. We'll get the headlands done, and then we get hired work to complete this. Why isn't it also baling straw? We need to have that straw. Better. We don't. Straw is at a premium. We need as much of it as we can get. I've been to the southwest of England. I have been down to Cornwall before. I used to live in London for about 7 years, so I travelled around Surrey quite a bit on my bicycle when I used to do a lot of road racing. You got a 454 and Dad's got a 6470 Massey. Nice! I love an old IH. I used to have a 434. We used to have one in our yard. There was like a... it was a scraper tractor really, but it was the first tractor I ever learned how to drive on. When I was 12, I think. Done a lot of driving around sitting on my dad's knee when I was a lot younger, but when I first started to drive that one on my own I was 12 years old. Devon is better than Cornwall. I'll have to take your word for it, Lloyd. I can't say I've ever been, unfortunately. How long have we got left? Farmer done. We're going to keep rumbling on here. I'd say we'll go for at least another half an hour. See how much work we can get done. So yeah, we're doing quite well so far. There's one more job I'd like to start at the very least. And we'll see how that goes. So what we'll probably do here is get this one finished. We'll get the headlands finished, set the combine away and hide worker, and then we'll go and take care of that second job, I think. Hey Irish, that's a great idea. I'd love to be able to see like production in here, so you have to have a bull, bring the bull in so the cattle can reproduce. That'll be perfect. Probably lost about 3 or 4 bales there by forgetting to disable the straw chopping, but never mind. Just love this combine. My 454 was my granddad for my 50th birthday, gave it me a set this day. Oh, nice! That's really cool, Jack. That's a great story. Testament to the old machine that it's still bearing along as well. Oh, stop. Good light conditions this evening, not bad. We've got 2 John Deere 9RX with 2 60-foot air drills. Wow, that's huge. 2 John Deere 680 compacts. That's a monster farm. Catch you later, Game of Dragon. Thanks for stopping by, bud. We'll speak to you later on. Lloyd learned how to drive in the Fergie 135, another great machine. Good luck. Like to do it's like 10 minute cars at a time, Brimstone don't cut. Yeah, no, that'd be interesting too. I don't honestly think we're that far away from that kind of thing really. We're certainly becoming more and more advanced with how we have to do everything. So I think we definitely need to get from there. No, I guess we'll see on that front. Maybe one day. Yeah, you can kind of see that we're not going to fill this trailer with this field, but that's okay. Now use New Holland skid steer for your scraping. That's still pretty fun though. So if I just go kabam, see what this wants to do. Let's see if it successfully navigates to the end, which I don't think it's going to, so we'll do that. And yeah, anyways, come to PS4. Tommy, it's all being well in testing right now, and if testing goes well, it shouldn't take too much longer, one would think. So Nathan thought last week that it could be this week at some point, so keep an eye on it, you never know. What I'll do is I'll take this all the way to the end, and then we'll empty it out as well. Get the pipe not ready. Nice if you get like a slightly bigger header for this. Well, like if this was configurable, so you can get like a T32 or a T34 with a slightly bigger header on the front, that'd be sweet. Hey Dylan, what's going on? How you doing today? Okay, that's kind of squared off. Let's get this thing right here. The first tractor Dylan was a John Deere 4440. And a lovely machine as well. You've still got it over there, nice. Well, that's the way to go. Let's get that back out. A little thumbnail for me. So what we're going to do, we'll let this empty pretty quickly. Set fire highs work our way. We're going to get the John Deere again. We're going to go and buy. We're going to go and swap our drills around because I want to buy a better drill. So we'll go and do that, and then we'll get the pottage drill set up. We might even use the 77 for that, I think. In the habit of keeping with the good machine whilst the Ford's tied up on the trailer here. Sport News 6155. Oh, fantastic, Lloyd. That's pretty cool. Hey, Phil, what's going on? How you doing? Well, welcome to the stream. And away you go. Okay, you can just do you. So yeah, we're gonna go to here. Let's go and see what's in the garage. I want to sell a few things first. Let's sell this one. Oh no, don't sell that. The feeders, and I want to buy. I want to buy this. Buy. And I want to go and buy the power harrow for it. Excellent. Just find where am I? Let's see how the cows are doing as well. Oh, looking good. Plenty of food. Okay. What we might want to do as well. Is there a diesel tank up here that I can fill up with? I think there is. Yes, back there. Fill up with diesel before we go and do any more land work. The big John Deere is a little bit thirsty. There we go. I did not, William. No, is it good or bad? It might make me think that it's a bad one in that case. Hey Timmy, you are the only person who has experienced that today, so it's likely something at your end I would suggest, but thanks for letting me know. Oh no, William. Well, I guess we'll go and find out for ourselves, shall we? That's a shame. I like the looks of that. It's power hungry, is it? Well, very bad, very bad. Oh no, Gav! Is it just the power, or is it a whole host of things that's the issue? We might not go ahead with it if it's more than just power based. I don't actually store it in the car yard, Glenn. I typically get rid of it. I just sell it straight off because I'm not. There's a good price for oats at the moment, but secondly, I am more focused on the straw that I get from it rather than the grain itself. It's a heck of a map, Timmy. It really, really is. You'll find that, the more you get into it, the more you find there's more things to do, really. If that makes sense. Never get bored of it. Oh, man. I'm probably not going to use it in that case. I definitely won't be able to use it with a 160 horse John Deere. That's for sure. Ah, dear. Well. We might just use an Amazon drill just to get it done. That's a shame. What does this need? Let's give it a go. Hey Richard, what is going on, my guy? Welcome along. Ian's Jacobs is here as well. Hello buddy, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by, guys. Really do appreciate it. Now, what else do I need to do in here? I want to get rid of that new one. Yeah. Goodbye. 62,000 for a new drill and power harrow. Good God. That's expensive. Too much money for what I need. I got 2 8Rs and 62 30s and 2 case combines. Nice, Noah! That's a setup and a half. I don't want wheat, I'm going to put barley in, I think. Now, what I'm hoping to find is a seed of this fertilizer. I have a feeling. Well, I can take fertilizer. Good. Hey, Jim Bob, welcome along. Let's just slow that down. I need to buy some seed down here. What these got in them? A seed, that's got 2,000. 1,000. Richard, thank you very much, Richard. I really appreciate that one. You've already got 10 hours, Glenn. That's good running. That is good going indeed. Let's see how many we get to here. Hope he takes it all. Ooh, yes. Both combines are 7230. Hey, that's awesome, Noah. That's really cool. What time is it? We are now at 12:30. No, right. We may well just get this down to the yard there, where we will get it set, or down to the field where we can get it set up, and we might just call it a day there. It's not a bad drill, is it, Jeremy, actually? I do quite like it. It's a little bit wide. It should probably have a... It's 4 meters, so it should probably have a flatbed to tow the thing on, but as it stands, I don't, so I won't be doing that. We are going to go down to the new yard, though. Is it consoles yet, please? No, it is not quite there. It is still in testing. Doesn't mean it's not coming now. It just means that Giants still need to finish up testing it, but it should be along soon. Hey, Michael, what's going on? How you doing? Good to have you back on board. Oh, easy there. That drill suits Big Bud nicely. Easy down the hill here, buddy. So down here is our chicken yard. It's not quite finished, but we'll get it done sooner rather than later. With chickens in it, actually I need to think about getting some feed too, so that's going to be a job for another day. Welcome back, Niels. We need to swing wide from here because the fence is there. I put all this fencing in Giants Editor, so you can see I've now started to split up the fields a little bit more, so that's kind of working well, which is good. Hey, Deirdre, welcome along. Oh, break. Catch you later, Lloyd. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you ever so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. If you are currently watching it and yet to do so, do make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button to join Simulation Coordination. It always really does mean a great deal. Hey, that drill really suits this John Deere as well. Putting it out there. Oh, the old straight pipe on here is a delight. How does the steering wheel work with the turn radius on this tractor? I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Okay. Let's just try and get that around here, then I'll look into that comment a bit more. There we go. I'm doing very well, thank you, Ian. Very well indeed. How about yourself? We'll go down to that far end start. So I think it gets the full lock on there. I'm not quite sure how it adjusts with the wheel. It's a good question. I do not know the answer to, sadly, farming man. Okay, so let's get ourselves all set up. Hey, Quick Gaming, how you doing? Welcome aboard. So as you can see, this was just a grass field, part of the placable area that I ploughed over, worked it over as well, and now we're going to get this all drilled up. I'm thinking of planting some trees in this bottom corner actually to get it all kind of tidied up and looking smart. Now this tractor doesn't have GPS here. We're planting barley, excellent, and we're away. Ooh. A bit of a divot, what happened there? I could probably still turn that gate around actually, but it's in now. The amount of times you have to open it will be okay. Just made a YouTube channel. Nice. No. Congratulations. Enjoy the journey that it brings. How many likes have we got there, guys? We've currently got 39 people in here. See if we can get anywhere close to 50 for today. Very impressive, this drill. Yeah, it's got a beautiful grunt to it, doesn't it? Particularly when you're cracking along with the PTO working as well. Just sounds glorious. 48 likes, we are 2 likes away from the magical 50. If you have yet to do so, do smash that like button. Thank you, Glad, really appreciate that. You have a great rest of your day, and I'm missing bits. Go back over that. Listen to the engine roll on this thing. Rumbling along. 51! Kabam! Nailed it! What I'm going to do is I'll just slip it up there actually. Swing around, we'll just tidy up this corner. We're going to need a light soon enough. Nice and smoothly does it. So we won't get anywhere near all this field done, but it's nice to make a little start, and then we can always come back to it, and we'll get a little bit more done piece by piece. That's a bit too steep on that side, we'll probably skip that out. But yeah, now this tractor handles this drill fantastically well, without any ease, which is what you'd expect from a grunt. Unlike the disappointing news about that Potter just had me. So by now I'm hoping the hired worker is all but finished combining. I haven't heard anything to suggest he has or hasn't. It's always a slight concern, but fingers crossed he has. And then we'll be on to the next one. We've really achieved quite a lot today. For any latecomers, so far today we have been able to, we've tethered the field of hay, we've raked the field of hay and then baled it, we've combined the field, we've swapped a few bits of equipment around. And yeah, now we're back in here with the drill. So we've achieved quite a lot. I'm very impressed with how we've got on. There's a lot of things done that I need to do off camera as well. So Frank is in a good place to continue. I wish this drill had some markers. It's a one thing I wish we had on here. But no, I like it a lot. Whoa, stop there, where's that balloon? Depending on a thumbnail with a balloon in the background is always good for me. Alright, so I think what we'll do, now we've made a little bit of a start here, we'll just wrap this up for now. And we'll get this finished off camera at a later date where we can really fly through it actually. All being well. I do like doing a bit of cultivation work and a bit of drilling, so this is going to be quite relaxing to get this all done. For now though, like I said, we'll leave it here. Let's knock off the John Deere, give it a bit of a rest. Perfect stuff. And with that, we will leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, as always, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button for more from Simulation for the Nation. And give this a share if you haven't done so already. It's always much appreciated. We will be back later on in the week with another stream. Do keep an eye out on the channel schedule, which I will be dropping later on today for the rest of the week, which will let you know when we're streaming, when Oakfield roleplay, and when Meadow Grove and Man's Diary will be back. Until next time though, I have been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. We will see you all in the next one.